guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be doing my favorite houseplants of the winter season. Yes, I have 8 plants, maybe 9 plants that I wanted to include in today's video. So if you guys are interested in seeing what my favorite houseplants are of the winter season, definitely keep on watching. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this video, definitely keep on watching, but we don't need to do too much rambling. If you guys are new, welcome. Hello, I'm Emma, and I'm going to show you guys my favorite plants currently in the winter season. I'm not going to go in any particular order because I don't necessarily have like a number one favorite, I guess. I think two of these plants, for sure 2 of these plants, I'm pretty sure were in my last video of my favorites videos, like my fall favorites, I think. But that's okay because they're my favorites and some of them are just my all-time favorites, so they're probably always going to be in this video, but that is fine. Maybe we'll go from like smallest to largest because that's kind of fun. So my first plant is super tiny. It's basically one little strand, and it's in this crappy pot that still has tape on it from when it was shipped to me. So let's just remove that because I've had this plant for a long time and haven't removed the tape. What better time than now? So this is my Hoya serpens. I got it from, where did I get it? What's it called? It's a greenhouse. The Potted Elephant. I got it on off the Potted Elephant website, like this summer sometime. It's grown quite a bit for me. When I got it, it was basically like 2 or 3 like butterfly cuttings in this pot, and it shot out this long tendril here, and it has a couple more. There goes somebody. It has a couple more growths down in the bottom. There's kind of one here that you can see. But it's just a super cute plant, and I've wanted this Hoya for a very long time. And I'm glad to have it in my collection. The leaves are super cute and tiny and round, and they're fuzzy. And some of them are a little bit splashy even. So that's really fun. And it's got some new baby leaves coming in on the tendril here, so that's exciting too. But I'm not going to spend too much time talking about each plant, hopefully. So this is my favorite Hoya right now, and it is my only Hoya that we're going to be talking about today. Is it too dark in here? Do I need to put my ring light on? Is that any better? Maybe a little bit. I'm also using my front-facing camera. I do everything on my phone, so it's not going to focus. But here is the Hoya. But this plant will probably always be in my favorites video, so if that's irritating to you, I'm sorry, but it's just a magnificent plant, and I honestly didn't realize I was going to love it as much as I do. I kind of picked it up only because of the hype, which I mean, you do whatever you want to do, but I've gotten, a couple plants just because it was the it plant and everybody wanted it and blah, 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 blah. I loved it. Like, it's a cute plant, whatever, but it's not like, yeah, I don't know. That's a whole different topic for a whole different video. But this plant I really picked up just because I found it at a really, really good price for the plant. And now it has grown out and I have fallen in love with it, and I'm just so thankful that I gave in to that peer pressure a little bit. Enough rambling. It is my Philodendron Strawberry Shake. That is the plant I am rambling about now. It is just a beautiful plant. It is also such an easy grower. I haven't had any issues with it. I have propagated it, haven't had any issues with the propagations. It's just a beautiful plant. This is its newest leaf right here. It's still, I mean, I guess it's probably pretty close to hardening off, so it looks like this is the color we're gonna get. It's honestly kind of odd. It's not quite yellow, like this big chunk here is not quite yellow, but it's definitely not pink or orange. It's like, it's almost like a mustard color. I guess that's kind of yellow, but it's not like yellow like this leaf is yellow. I don't know. Yeah, but it's beautiful. I can't get over this pink leaf that it gave me. And it's just been such an amazing plant to have, and I'm just so lucky that I found it at a crazy price. This is the top cutting. So when I purchased the plant, it had had the 2 original leaves. And I believe I got it for $210, which is a lot of money. I understand that, but not for a strawberry shake. Like, they're selling single leaves, unrooted single leaves with barely any variegation, like less than this leaf variegation, for like $250. And I got a top cutting of a rooted plant for $210 from Jack's Jungle on Instagram. She had it on one of her stories, and I instantly messaged her sold, and then I like messaged her again right away saying sold if that was not a typo on the price. And she's like, oh no, that's the real price. And I'm like, okay. I just couldn't believe that she was selling it for such a reasonable price for the plant. Basically, it's all rooted from each node, and I've been really wanting to cut it because I am doing a whole year of no-buy, so I need some cool plants to trade. And I just feel like since I got so lucky with this plant, you know, I want to kind of share it as much as possible. Anyways, that was a long rant about that. So this next plant, I'm not 100% sure on the name, but I know the genus. And it was gifted to me by my grandmother, and I haven't killed it yet. For some reason, every time I get... Okay, I'm just going to show you. It's a snake plant. It's a Dracaena. A Sansevieria snake plant, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what the variety is. It is a bird's nest variety, and it has kind of like little pokies at the top. I mean, they're not sharp, but it definitely like comes to a point. You can kind of see it there. Like, it really tapers down and then comes to a point really quick. So I don't really know for sure what kind of plant this is or the name of it. But I got this plant for my grandmother around Christmas time, I think. So I've had it for a month, and or a little under a month, a couple weeks. And every time, I've gotten multiple babies from her mother plant at her house, but every time I get one, I end up killing it. Either it doesn't root, or I overwater it or something and it dies. And so this is my most recent baby, which is terrible of me to say because, you know, it's like from my grandmother. Like, obviously I don't want to kill this plant again, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. But I got it from my grandmother and I love it, and it's my favorite plant. One of my favorite plants right now. My grandma says that she has had the original mother plant for 50 years. And she got it from a tailor that she went to get her clothes tailored, which I don't fully understand that story because she sews, so I don't know what she was doing at a tailor, but maybe it was for like fancier outfits. I don't know. She doesn't really remember the full story anymore, I don't think. And she had hundreds of these lined across the window. And one day she was like, I love that plant. Can I have one? And the tailor gave it to her. So she says that she's had this plant for at least 50 years, but she's also been saying that for like 6 years. So who knows? But it's a very old plant, comes with some history. I love it. Next plant is a plant that I kind of forgot that I was going to include, so I do have 9. I do have 9 plants. Well, technically 10 plants, because these are 2 different plants in one pot. But I love this whole situation I have going on right now, so I'm just going to show it to you guys. So this is, on this side, it is a Repsalis Paradoxus something. I'm not really sure on the name, but it's like, what is it called? I don't know. Wild Fern has one, and she's been talking about it a lot recently. It's like a chain link Repsalis, and it comes all the way over here on this side as well. And then on this side of the pot, this is a cissus something. It normally has like little leaves where the nodes are. I think that's a node, but they all fell off, I think because of the winter. So a couple days ago, I was in the mood to do some potting, and so I potted these guys up together because I just think it's super cute. But I just really like this pot and plant combo, and I really love this Repsalis. I really hope that it grows a lot in the summer, and we get some new chain links. I mean, it's been growing decent since I got it. Like from here down, like these 2 chunks here are new, and from here down, this is all new, but the cissus hasn't grown at all, and it lost all of those leaves. So I don't know, hopefully they do well in the same pot. So the next plant I got from an Instagram seller. I can't think of their name right now, but if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. But I bought a couple Antherium from them, I think this fall season, and I've just been really loving one more than I thought I was going to. I kind of just like got it as an add-on because I really wanted the queen, even though I'm kind of struggling, excuse me, I'm kind of struggling with the queen right now, but that's beside the point. Anyways, so I got this one because I really loved how it grows in the leaf shape and the texture. It's like velvet, but you know, velvet. Antheriums aren't really velvet like philodendron are. They're more, they're different. But anywho, done rambling. This is Antherium Florum. It looks very similar to another Antherium, but that one is not velvet, but this one is. So yeah, this is its newest leaf, and it is big and beautiful. I mean, not like huge, but it's pretty long for its first leaf after, you know, transit or whatever. And it's starting, can you see that little stick here? It's starting to push out a new leaf, and I just have it in moss. And again, I think there's a little bit of pond at the bottom, but the majority of it is moss. And the roots are growing like mad. Let me see if I can find like a good spot where they're at. You can't see them really with the ring light there, but they're growing like crazy along the bottom and along the sides and stuff. So I think I'm doing pretty good with this Antherium. Honestly, I've been struggling a little bit with my Antherium, but this one I've been killing it with. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys are growing your Antherium in. I'm kind of considering switching them all over to sphagnum, because I see a lot of people growing their Antheriums in sphagnum. So I think I'm gonna try it. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys grow your Antherium in, and let me know how it works for you, because I'm really wanting to try some new things. And I would really love for my Antherium to be happy like this one is. So yeah, I just have it. Honestly, I think this was like a to-go margarita container, and then I, you know, used one of my hanging baskets clippy things that I save because, you know, why would I save them? I don't know, but I guess for reasons like this. And so I just started hanging it up in my grow tent to get more space for other plants because it is getting long, and this leaf is kind of facing like it's gonna come out this way, but I would rather it come out in the front. So I have it hanging like this. So hopefully this new leaf will come out here instead of, yeah. I want the leaves to all face the same direction and have like a back of the plant. Does that make sense? Probably not. So this next plant, it's really like the plant and pot combo is why it's in my favorite video, because I just love the whole situation. You know, it's not just the plant, and it's not, I mean, the pot is pretty amazing, so the pot would be cool without the plant, but anyways, I'm just going to show you because I don't know what else to say. But this is a Philodendron Gigas. It's actually my bottom cutting that I took, or that I had, that I got, obviously, from Jack's Jungle, and that's where I get all of my plants. And it's in this magnificent epipremnum pot. It's just beautiful. I got it from this ceramicist in Portland. I believe her name is Nicole. I'll try to remember to link her Instagram down below, but she is amazing, and this pot is just, it's just everything. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm really digging this Gigas right now. That's why I potted it up in here, because I've had this planter for a few weeks, maybe even a month. And I didn't pot it up, and I didn't know what plant to put in it, and I just felt like it needed something amazing. You know, it's such an amazing planter, it needs an amazing plant in it. And I finally decided to put this one in there because it is shooting out a ton of new growth. So there's a new growth point here, there's a new growth point here, and there's a new, can you see it? A new growth point right here. So it's shooting out 3 new leaves, and it's just doing the most, and I really love it. It's not looking the best. It has some shipping damage from when I got it in the mail, but the Gigas is just a glorious plant, and I love it. I will take the Gigas over the Melanochrysum any day, because I can't keep the Melanochrysum alive, basically, is the reason I like this one more. So yeah, there's my Philodendron Gigas. It's just a beautiful situation. Okay, so this next plant, I'm also pretty sure it has been in my favorites videos in the past, because it's just going to be one of my longtime favorites, especially when it is doing the most for me. It's not giving me any problems recently, and it's just been doing the most. So this is my Philodendron Squamifiram, and it is just a beautiful plant. I'm just can't get over this plant most days, and how it slowly became one of my all-time favorite plants. I do have it growing in straight water. I have a little pothos cuttings in the bottom, which are cute, but not necessarily part of the favorites video. But yes, I have had this plant for quite a long time. I got it from Ted's, which is a greenhouse I go to in like Des Moines area, in the Des Moines, Iowa area. And I've got it like, I don't even know, early 2020, maybe even, I don't know, sometime in 2020. And I think, obviously it was growing in soil when I got it. It had a few leaves, and I was just happy to get it. I think it was like 80 bucks too. It was pretty, I mean, not pretty cheap, but back then, you know, rare plants weren't accessible in stores quite yet. And so I thought it was a pretty decent price, because they were still going for like 80 bucks online back then. I'm not sure what the plant prices are right now currently for this one, but I thought it was a good price, and I really love the leaf shape. Obviously, everybody loves this leaf shape. And the fact that it has fuzzy petioles, fuzzy red petioles, it just hits all the spots for me. So it has the leaf shape, it has the fuzzy petiole or the abnormal petiole. It has, can I show you on this leaf easier probably? It has red veins on the back. So like the red stem color continues basically all the way down to here. And I've noticed too, as it starts to mature, like there are bumps or spines almost that stick out. I'm not sure what this part of the leaf is called, but that stick out on this raised vein there. And it's just beautiful, and it's gonna be pushing out a new leaf for me soon. And even the cataphyll is fuzzy when it gets mature. So yeah, I could talk for hours about this plant. It's just doing the most. And I put it in water because I was doing some repotting a while back, and I realized that this plant didn't have any roots. And so I stuck it in water, and it's been in water ever since. Also, I just noticed the sun is hitting my little disco ball planter right there, and it's putting some mini rainbows on the wall. I just love it. Yeah. So, favorite, all-time favorite. And it's in the super cute pot that I thrifted for $1 a couple weeks back. I had it in one of my vlogs, I think. It's pretty cute. The whole thing is pretty great. Oh, look at it in the sun there. So I have 2 plants. Yes, I have 2 plants left. This one is kind of, I guess, 2 plants in one, but I just love the whole situation, and so that's why I'm showing it to you guys in my favorites video. This is a what are you called? This is a Syngonium Confetti, I think. And then back here is Monstera Escaletto. I'm not 100% sure on the variety. I think it's a narrow form. Like the immature leaves on my mother plant look like a narrow form, but then when they grow, they get very pillowy, more pillowy than the wide form. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below if you know what kind of Adansonii this is, or if it's just a regular Adansonii, the not narrow or the not round. They're just regular. I don't know. But it's in this mug. I don't drink coffee, but people buy me mugs, and so I put plants in them because what else are you going to do with it? And the mug says, grow through what you go through. And my mom got it for me, and it's just super cute. And this Syngonium I got also from my grandmother, so it's a double whammy there with the meeting and stuff. This is one of its newest leaves. It came out really stuck, so I helped it a little bit, so all of this pink melted off. But it's super pretty, and the coloration is really nice, and it's starting to get more pink as it goes. And it just shot out this new leaf that was again stuck, so I helped it a little bit today. But yeah, I'm just really liking this whole plant and mug combo. It's just growing in water. There are the roots. It's just growing like mad in here. I do use liquid dirt on all of my plants, so they don't really need soil to get nutrients from. But yeah. Okay, so my last plant, honestly, is one of my all-time favorites. I don't think I have included it in one of my favorites videos yet because I've kind of had a little bit of a runner problem with this plant, and I don't really want to cut it quite yet because I'm just nervous, and I don't want to lose this plant, but that's another reason why I should cut it. But I don't know. I'm not in any hurry, I guess. It's growing and it's big and beautiful, and I just really like this plant. Sorry, I'm like staring at it. But I don't know if I'm growing it the way I should. So if you guys could leave any care tips down below for this next one, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me grab it. This is my Monstera Escaletto, and it is beautiful. It has massive leaves. It's just beautiful. These two down here are original leaves, I believe, and the rest of these have grown in my care. Or maybe one more up here in the middle was original. I don't remember. But again, I got this from Jack's Jungle on Instagram. She does live sales and she's amazing and has amazing plants. And so I'm like, I'm going to put it on this plank because I want to do plants on planks inspired by Caitlin from Plant Life in the Tropics. And so this was my first plant that I put on a plank. I really didn't do anything hardcore to support it. I kind of just like leaned it up against the wood, which obviously did nothing to support the plant. And so it started to run. As you can see, after this top leaf, can I show you this safely? Probably not. After this top leaf here that came out super sad wonky, it has started to run after that leaf, and it just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. And now I think I finally made it feel like it was supported because I kept taping it and taping it. And now there is another baby leaf coming out. It's definitely small compared to the others. But that is the whole leaf. It just hasn't started to unfurl yet. But I think it's doing okay. I think it's kind of started to attach itself. I don't know if you can see that under the tape there. There are some little baby roots that haven't dried up. So maybe we're starting to get leaves again. I don't really know. Honestly, I probably should just cut it up and start over. But this is kind of where we're at right now, and I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared to cut it. Honestly, I don't want to lose. I mean, obviously, I already lost the super mature growth like these down here, but I just don't want to start from a super tiny leaf, you know, like a single node leaf, like a push through leaf or anything like that. It kind of defeats the beauty of this plant, but I'll probably cut it eventually because obviously it's already almost outgrowing the plank. So I don't really know, but I love it. Like these leaves right here, that is just, that is just everything right there. Can you see it? I mean, these leaves are massive. They're probably a foot long, especially this one right here. Super big. So I'm gonna set this down before I break it. Okay, did I do them all? I think I didn't miss anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite houseplant is this week, or however you decide. Also leave me a comment down below of this emoji letting me know who watched this video all the way through to the end so I can find out who the real ones are. And yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it wasn't too rambly, but it probably was because, you know me, and I just can't shut up about my own plants, and so I ramble a lot. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.